In today's video, I'm going to go over my PlayStation 5 collection. If you didn't see my Nintendo Switch collection video, that'll be in the description below. That was last week's video. This week, we're going to go into the PlayStation 5 side of things. Let's get started. What is going on, guys? Jim here with a video today. We're not going to waste any time because this is a pretty decent sized collection. Nothing like over 100 or it's around 50, give or take. It's not too many, but the quality, once again, it overpowers the quantity. So yes, there's way more quality in this collection than quantity, just like the Nintendo Switch one, roughly the same amount. If you want to see a PS4 collection video, that'll be sometime next week. Stay tuned for that. Before we get started today's video, guys, definitely consider hitting the subscribe button, like this video, comment down below which game is your favorite on this list of games I'm showing today, and also let me know what games I should definitely pick up. Let's get started. So we're gonna go in alphabetical order, starting off with Alan Wake. Now this is the one game I'm gonna get rid of because it was free on PlayStation. I don't really mind having this one digital because a PlayStation Plus, you keep the games forever as long as you're a member. It's not like the second tier, the third tier where you have to like, it can go away. This, you can own this. So yeah, this right here, I'm probably gonna sell with the next trading deal or something like that. So this one is the remaster of Alan Wake, and like I said, if you have PlayStation Plus, it's free right now. At the time of this recording, it is. Up next, we have Callisto Protocol. I have not opened this yet. Here's a funny story about this one. I have played this before, and I got rid of it when it was fairly new because I thought it was kind of a Dead Space ripoff. Honestly, everyone in the comment section was probably going to say the same thing. It's not a terrible game, but when I got it back for 20 bucks, it was definitely worth it. This time, I'm going to give it more time. I played about an hour or two of this. It's got its flaws, it's got its pros. Let me know what you guys think about Callisto Protocol. It's definitely like Dead Space, but it's a little different than Dead Space. So yes, that is Callisto Protocol. Up next is a game I really want to play, and this is the first of the 3 games. You're gonna hear me say that. And this is Crisis Core Final Fantasy, the origin story to, I'm guessing, the Final Fantasy VII Integrate. Obviously, that is a remake from Final Fantasy VII back in the day. I want to play this so bad. I need to go back to Final Fantasy VII. A lot of things came up, personal things, and I was really far into Final Fantasy VII, and now I have to go back and probably play it all over again because it's been that long. Final Fantasy VII, excellent game. The integrated remake, the one with all the DLC, with the Yuffie DLC, that one is a great game. This game is one of the games I really want to play on this list. Up next is a game I really want to play. This is kind of like Dishonored 2 by the same people, Arcane Studios. This is Deathloop. This one is really fun for what I played. I love Dishonored 2. I'll give you a heads up real quick. I beat Dishonored 2, Dishonored 1. I love Dishonored, and I should have played this by now, but so many personal things have come up, and I haven't had a chance. Up next is Death Stranding. This is the complete edition. This is one game I have not touched yet. One of the few. I hear a lot of mixed things, a lot of good things about it. So Death Stranding, one of the highest games from Kojima. Obviously, the guy made Metal Gear. But this right here, I hear some great things, like I said, but I hear some not so great things. I hear it's kind of like a drag to play it, kind of like a chore, but I also hear it's got some really good storytelling and really good characters. So let me know what you guys think about that. Up next is a game I actually beat, and I actually beat this game. This is a game that's actually really hard to beat, actually. Most people will think this is hard unless you're a Souls veteran. I would say I'm pretty decent at Souls games, but I'm more in the middle when it comes to that. This is Demon Souls. I beat Demon Souls. Honestly, did not have any trouble beating this game. Maybe a couple sections in the game, like the level design was horrible and it felt like it was outdated in terms of like the level design. It looked great, but it felt like it was broken at times. I had trouble with some levels. The boss fights were very doable compared to some games like Dark Souls 1, which I beat, Dark Souls 3 I beat Bloodborne, Nioh I beat. So yeah, that is probably why. But I love this game. The game looks great, plays great. It feels like it's in 90 frames. This game is smooth as butter. This is an amazing experience. Definitely a system seller, I would say. And maybe I'll stream it sometime. Maybe we'll go through New Game Plus. I haven't done this one yet. Maybe it's probably harder that way. Up next is a game that I played a good amount on the PS4. I have not played the PS5 version too much, but I did get this because my TV supports 120 Hz, and this was one of the first games. Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition. This runs great. This game runs incredible on that TV. This is a game you should pick up if you're trying to do 120 Hz. It's one of the first ones, like I said, that did it. And hack and slash, just like Bayonetta, God of War style game. I would say this is definitely harder than those 2 games. One of the hardest platinums I hear, and I'll probably try it one day. But yeah, if you like Devil May Cry, this is probably the better ones. Up next is a game I'm currently playing. I played this on day 1. A lot of things came up, and then went back recently, and I'm still playing it. Now I'm back in the beginning of it. I'm actually a little further than I was before. This Elden Ring, I was going to stream this. I might switch to that soon to stream this. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Elden Ring, the open world version of Dark Souls. I mean the open world version. This is one of the highly acclaimed games of last year. I love it. It's got great boss fights. It's really fun. It's smooth. It's everything you want in a Souls and game and more. So let me know what you guys think about Elden Ring. Elden Ring is a very good game. Up next is Far Cry 6. Now, I want to tell you a funny story about this. Not about the rooster and the alligator crocodile. I probably got that wrong. But this game right here, I enjoyed it from what I played. I loved Far Cry 3. I love Far Cry 5. 4 was okay. I love the original ones. This game, nothing was wrong with this game. This just came out the wrong time. I was in the middle of playing this, and the Grand Theft Auto collection, you know, the one that was broken, that came out on day one, the one that came to PS5 and PS4, yeah, I played the crap out of that and never went back to this. I'm eventually probably just going to start this all over. This has a great villain, has great storytelling, great mission variety compared to the other ones. It's taking it back to 3, it seems, with that. Let me know what you guys think. This is definitely a great game, but I definitely need to go back and play. Up next is a game I just was talking about earlier, Final Fantasy VII Intergrade. This is the remake of Final Fantasy VII Part 1. We're getting Part 2 next year. And yeah, I gotta go back to this. This is one of the best games I've ever played. I didn't play 7 growing up because I was more into Kingdom Hearts and more into Crash Bandicoot, Mortal Kombat back in the day, Midnight Club, all kinds of other stuff. But this right here, so glad they did the real-time combat like Kingdom Hearts with the turn-based kind of mixed in. Excellent game. This is a system seller. Pick this one up, seriously. Coming up next, we have Final Fantasy 16. This is one of the games I picked up this year that's more brand new. Like I said in the other video the other day, that they should put a sale on this, Diablo and Street Fighter. Diablo and Street Fighter, not my kind of games. I liked Gauntlet growing up, but that kind of got old to me, honestly. Final Fantasy 16, I hear this is literally like Kingdom Hearts. I hear this is literally like that, and I'm going to tell you right now, I'm one of the biggest Kingdom Hearts fans. If you want me to stream that, that would be awesome. I love playing Critical Level 1, even though it's freaking impossible. I really enjoy Kingdom Hearts games, and I really enjoyed Final Fantasy 15, even though it had shortcomings, like a really bad Chapter 13 section, which we're not going to talk about because it was so bad. And then this game right here apparently is that, but 10 times better, even with the Royal Edition. This right here is something I really want to play soon. This is the brand new Final Fantasy 16 game, and I had to pick this one up. Up next is a game that gets a lot of controversy in terms of character development and just the game overall. The game looks great, and as for Spoken, people probably forgot about this once Harry Potter or Hogwarts Legacy came out. It was kind of hard to play a game like this, like with Magic, versus something as highly acclaimed and expansive as Harry Potter from called Hogwarts Legacy. This game right here, I played the demo before I got it, so I didn't just run and buy this. This is actually a pretty decent game for what I played. We'll find out how the real product is when I actually finally play this game. I hear good things, again, but I hear a lot of bad things about this one. This is a Sony exclusive. Let me know what you guys think. Let's continue. Up next is a game that is another Sony exclusive. A lot of Sony exclusives. Not a lot of these games are on Xbox, and that is Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut. This game, it reminds me of 2 different games. It reminds me of Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, but easier, but it has the feel of Assassin's Creed Odyssey or something on the lines of like something like that. It doesn't feel Sekiro level in any kind of way. Difficulty, I love Sekiro. I beat that game. The game was very fun, very challenging. I have not gone far into this enough, but I can see resemblance. This game does feel like it's got Sekiro elements. Let me know what you guys think. I definitely need to play this one more soon. Up next is Gotham Knights. Okay, this is the Steelbook version from Walmart. My girlfriend got me this one. My birthday last year. This Steelbook is sick. Look at this. So this game right here, I love it and I hate it at the same time. I love it because it feels like a real, true Batman universe. It feels like it's got the animated series feel a little bit in it. Not like Arkham or anything like that, but it does have its shortcomings. Like the combat does feel really, really weird compared to something like Arkham. I was wanting more Arkham, but it's got cool things going on with this game. It's not a bad game. Honestly, the more over time I think about it, it's actually better than most games that are coming out lately. But Gotham Knights, I think the co-op stuff would have ruined the game if they went completely that route. Just like Suicide Squad, which is a joke compared to this, I'm guessing. So that's why we're not getting Suicide Squad, because it's literally in freaking like destruction mode. They don't know what they're doing with that game. This game, however, doesn't require the online to play it, so that's what probably saves it from being a disaster just like the other game. I had some fun though. I had some fun with this one. I did beat it. Up next is a game I beat a long time ago, about 4 times total, and that is Grand Theft Auto 5. And now this is going to probably get either like, oh yeah, that's true, Jim, I agree with you, or what, this game's amazing. This game is nothing compared to San Andreas and Vice City, even 3. Those games are the real deal Grand Theft Auto games, the tough ones, the better storylines, the better mission variety. Now keep in mind, the strong suite of this game is its mission variety. It's got a decent story, but it doesn't feel like it's on the same level as the Grand Theft Auto trilogy back in the day of those games. I do love this game. On PS5, it looks incredible. I have not played it too much on PS5, but I beat it on Xbox One, I beat it on PS4, so I must love the game, but the real shine in this game is people when they play it online. I love this game, and I hate this game at the same time, because I really want GTA 6 to just come out already and really bring back the Vice City. It's just missing that GTA classic charm, I would say. Up next is Guardians of the Galaxy. This is kind of like a Mass Effect type of game, I would say, but a lot less complex. I played some good amount of this one. This one actually got some humor to it too as well, because it's Guardians of the Galaxy. Haven't really played too much, but yeah, that's all I can say about that one. Up next is Hades. This game is your roguelike type game. Really, you can't say if I beat it or not. I played a good amount of it. It's very tough, very fun. If you like a challenging rogue game, this is definitely for you. They're making a second one. All right, coming up next is a game that I actually beat the whole series of on PS5 and PS4, and that is one of my favorite games of all time. Series of all time. I love the Hitman series, love Hitman Blood Money, loved Absolution, loved Silent Assassin. Blood Money would be my favorite. The Hitman trilogy, the new trilogy, Hitman 1, 2, and 3. If you have Hitman 1 and 2 digital, it goes into this and makes it a full game, makes it a whole new experience. I played them all on PS5. I love them. I played Hitman 1 and 2 on PS4 as well. So this is the real deal when it comes to Hitman. This is so much fun, so much content, so much variety. Cannot wait till they build upon this with more DLC. I think they did DLC with some weird like level design, but not just. I want different levels. I know they made a different level. I haven't played that yet. It's been that long since I played this. I beat this in the first month it came out. Definitely an amazing game. Up next is a game that I watched my girlfriend play some of. I'm trying to stay away from watching this because I want to play this myself. And that is Hogwarts Legacy. I love Harry Potter, but she's a huge Harry Potter fan. We definitely are playing these at separate times, because we definitely want to play this at different times because we want to enjoy the story ourselves, because it's a story-driven game. I'm so glad they didn't go the online route with this one. There was a very smart idea going the story mode only route with this. A lot of people were upset about the Quidditch being gone. Yeah, that could have been some virtual reality, like I said in some other videos, but this right here is what made Forspoken a joke, pretty much, to a lot of people. This game's incredible. Seriously, I've seen some great stuff watching her play it, and this is something I need to play soon. Up next is a game that you're going to see without a case, and I'll tell you why real quick. This is Horizon Forbidden West. I had the Steelbook version. I sold that on eBay and got way more than I paid for the game, so I figured it was worth it. So yeah, so right here, Horizon Forbidden West. Haven't played it yet. I played Horizon Zero Dawn, beat it a long time ago. I think Horizon Zero Dawn is a great game, but I don't think it's as good as other people say it is, and critics. I think it's a great game, but I think it does have lacking in terms of the villain's great. The story's a little hit and miss, but I hear this one's a lot better anyways. Up next is Judgment. I cannot wait to play this. If you love Sleeping Dogs, you love Yakuza, I think it's like a mix of both of them. I cannot wait to play Judgment. I have not played this yet, so keep that in mind. Up next is a game I beat a long time ago, but it wasn't this version. That is Last of Us Part 1. I beat Last of Us Remastered, Last of Us on PS3, and Last of Us. There's so many versions. There's probably one on a refrigerator by now. No, I'm just joking. But seriously, I beat The Last of Us 1. I really enjoyed it. I played a good amount of this to see if it's different, and it's a huge difference. It's not a cash grab. Yeah, I cannot wait to play this fully and experience it and really tell the differences. But yeah, maybe I'll stream this one too. Up next is a game I can't talk too much about because I didn't play the first one, and that's Lost Judgment. Again, I want to play Judgment first. That makes more sense. So yeah, I got Lost Judgment in the collection right here. Cannot wait to play it. Up next is a game that I really, really love the series of, and it's the only fighting series I really like, and that is Mortal Kombat. And Mortal Kombat 1, the kind of like the reboot, is coming out really, really soon. Cannot wait for that. This game was excellent. It was missing Reptile, which was silly, but it was an excellent, excellent game, and I cannot wait for the new one to come out. This is a fighting game that I will go straight to the end and do all the platinum, and if I had time. I did platinum Injustice 2, which is way harder than this. I cannot believe I even did that, but yeah, that's besides the point. Up next is one of the better Need for Speeds, and as Need for Speed Unbound. If you didn't see my video 2 days ago, this is one of the games on sale for Pro Week for $28. Trust me, this is worth it. This brings it back to the Midnight Club feel. We're not quite there yet, obviously. Midnight Club 3 Double Edition, I was really good back then in the game. I used to be #1 in leaderboards back in the day, and LA as well. But this right here feels like the offline version of Midnight Club Double Edition, because it was offline, was fun, and this feels really good. The cartoony look is definitely unique, but I definitely prefer the real game. Up next is the Nioh collection. I played Nioh 1 almost full. Love Nioh 1, reminds me of Dark Souls, but a faster paced Ninja Gaiden feel. Speaking of that, I'm going to be picking up Wulong sooner or later. I really liked when I played on Game Pass to test it out, and I cannot wait to pick that up on the sale for Pro Week. I'm going to get that with Paper Mario, just to let you know. But yeah, Nioh collection, and play Nioh 2. I heard it's even better. Cannot wait to play this. This runs at 120 Hertz. I did test it out, and it's a huge difference. If you want Nioh, got a PS5, compatible TV with 120 Hertz, this is your game. Up next, the Pathless. Now, this one is a very calm and relaxing game compared to some of these hardcore titles like Nioh and Dark Demon Souls and stuff like that. This is a very relaxing puzzle shooter type game where you shoot bow and arrow to different like zones, it seems like, and it takes you. It's very unique. It's a puzzle game. If you play Pathless, you'll understand what I'm saying. Up next is a game I beat on the PS4, and one of my favorite games of all time as of right now, Persona 5. I beat Persona 5 on PS4. Yes, I have not played the Royal version yet. I had it on PS4. I didn't play that one. Now I'm on PS5. I think it's time to play the real deal version. Love the Steelbook. Love Persona 5. One of the best games, like I said, of all time. If you love RPGs, Persona is the one that got me into the turn-based games more, because I liked more real-time games like Kingdom Hearts and stuff like that. This got me into it. This and Pokemon do it for me when it comes to turn-based games. So yeah, this excellent game. And I'm not even a fan of the tactic type of games like Fire Emblem and stuff like that, but I'm excited for Persona Tactics. I actually really want that. Just like the Sparks of Hope, kind of with Mario, is different with that. Yeah. Up next is The Quarry. Loved Until Dawn. We want to play this together, me and my girlfriend. I have not played this yet, but I hear this is kind of like Until Dawn. The only thing other than Until Dawn that I played is pretty much the one on VR, Until Dawn Rush of Blood. I have not played the new VR 2 game. I had it since March, digitally, because it's only digitally. Switchback, I think it's called. So yeah, that game, I heard they got a good update. Can't wait to play it now. Coming up next, we have Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. This is the game after Ratchet & Clank. I heard this one is 10 times better. Played the original Ratchet & Clank, thought it was way too easy, but it was really fun, really enjoyable time, some good boss fights. This one here craps on it in 20 different ways. It sounded weird. Feels like it's got a time travel from what I'm looking at. Got some Turtles in Time vibes here. Can't wait to play this. Coming up next, we have Returnal. This is another roguelike game. This is kind of like Destiny done right, in my opinion. It really has good frame rate, great graphics, great elements to it. It feels like it's a Destiny for single player only. A really cool sci-fi type game, I would say. And it's really fluid. Up next is Resident Evil 4. I cannot wait till this game gets VR. Quick fact, Resident Evil 2 and 3 I have on PlayStation 4. I do have a lot more PS4 games that are upgraded. We're going by the PS5 logo only on this video. Resident Evil 4, cannot wait to play 2 and 3 remakes, and 4 as well, but I haven't had time. And I also want to play that in VR. Up next is a game I've tested out in VR too, and let me tell you, this is a night and day difference compared to Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. This is an excellent Resident Evil game in VR. It is terrifying of how good it looks and how scary it feels. This game is the way to play it, is in VR too, and that's what I'm going to play when I get a chance to play it fully. Resident Evil 7 needs that free upgrade to PSVR 2. It needs that at this point. Up next is a game I picked up pretty cheap recently. I had it when it first came out. I gave it a chance. I'm a huge Saints Row fan, meaning Saints Row 1 and 2 mostly. 3 compared to this. 3 is like Grand Theft Auto Vice City compared to this, but even 4 was terrible in my opinion. This one, it felt like the mission variety really picked up and got back to its old roots, but the game was broken on day one. Picked it up for $15 on Best Buy deal of the day or something a couple months ago. Gotta play it again, see how it is. Next is Scarlet Nexus. This is a very cheap game to get right now. It drops significantly quickly, very quickly in price. This is I would say it's more like a Tales of game. Maybe one of those Tales games by Bandai Namco, so it makes sense. I've played a decent amount of it. It's not too bad. Definitely pick it up. It's if you like Tales and stuff like that. Budget version of Nier, maybe, I would say. Let me know what you guys think. Up next is one of the PSVR 2 games you're going to see physical, and that is Song of the Smoke Rekindled. This is pretty much one of the most immersive games you're going to see on PSVR 2. I'm glad I got this physical. I played the demo, that's why I got a physical, and I'm telling you right now, from what I've seen, this game is the real deal when it comes to VR too. You need a lot of room for this one though. All right, up next we have Sniper Ghost Warrior. This is the realism version of Sniper Elite. This is brutal, the way this game has animations. It's insane. Personally, I think Sniper Elite's better, which was next, but yeah, this is a good sniper game. Up next is Sniper Elite 5. This is one of the best in the series. They have more animations with the bullet cam, but this time with X-ray, with the actual the knife this time. So much different stuff. The level design's even bigger, and it's probably the best one in the series, seriously. So Sniper Elite 5, really good game. Up next is Soul Hackers 2. This is pretty much the second to the one on the 3DS. Shin Megami Tensei, pretty much Persona, pretty much the same kind of game. I hear a lot of good things, a lot of mix about this one too. Got this on Black Friday last year for $20, so I've yet to really play too much. Tested it out, and I thought it did have that Persona feel, but I felt like it was lacking the charm from what I played. Up next is Spider-Man Miles Morales. Now, before I continue with this one, I love the Arkham games. I beat Platinum's Arkham City, Arkham Knight, Arkham Asylum. I'm really good at the Arkham games. I love Spider-Man 1. I didn't even play the remaster yet, but listen to this. I've had a PS4 since 2019. That's when it came out, and I have not played this yet. I've had the system since day one, and have not played this one. This just shows you how much time I have and something's going on, that I need to play this soon. I'm actually going to play it soon. Might stream it. That'd be fun. So there's about 10 more games left. We have Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I have Fallen Jedi Order on the PS4. It's obviously a PS4 game, but it got a free upgrade, so I'm not going to put in this collection. But yeah, this one I hear is 10 times better than the other one, but still the other one's great from what I played. It's like Dark Souls and Star Wars. I cannot wait to play the series. But yes, this is a game I cannot wait to play. Up next, we have a game that's very controversial. Again, just like Saints Row, that's Strangers of Paradise. Very mixed with this one. The game looks like it's from the PS3, I would say, to be honest, but it really handles well. It feels like it's got a good Final Fantasy foundation going on when it comes to the actual Final Fantasy like 15 and Final Fantasy 7 Intergrade. Nothing like Intergrade at all. I would compare it, I would say this is a spin-off, and for good reason, because this is definitely not a mainline Final Fantasy game, I would say. Unless this is the Origins. There's so many Origin ones. Up next is the second VR game you're going to see on this list, and that is Synth Riders. This is pretty much Beat Saber, not lightsabers, just a little different. The track list is definitely nothing close to Beat Saber and the high caliber level of that. I would say it's more like this, that's like Rock Band, that this is kind of like beginning Guitar Hero, but then again, Guitar Hero on a whole is on Rock Band's level. It's a budget version of Beat Saber, I would say, but it really, really works well. Tales of Arise, a game that I've played very little of. Hear great things about it. Honestly, this is the one Tales in the series I could say I played that actually has challenge to it. The other ones from the PS4 and PS3, they had some challenge to it, but they felt they lacked a lot of the combat depth, and this really takes it to new levels. So from what I played, it's a lot better than the other one. 5 games left. Amnesia, a very, very under the radar Dark Souls, Soulsborne game. Very fun. Got a lot of very, very fun. Very different. It's got its own element. It's got like a medieval feel to it. This reminds me of what's gonna happen hopefully with Lies of P when it comes out. Cause I played a demo for Lies of P and I love that game. That game is pretty much like Bloodborne. This is more like, I would say, I wouldn't say Bloodborne. I would say Dark Souls. It's hard to say. It's a different type of game, but it's Souls pretty much. Up next is a collection that I'm so happy they came out with, and that is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cowabunga collection. If you grew up with the 90s Turtles, you need to get this now. Seriously, I got this for Turtles in Time and Tournament Fighters alone. I cannot wait to go through this whole collection. I've had no time, but I have the arcade in my room of the Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time. I must tell you something. I love Turtles in Time. Seriously, I grew up with it. I actually have a collector's edition of it. Speaking of that, cannot wait for the Shredder's Revenge Radical Edition. You'll see an unboxing on the channel, and that comes out from Limited Run. Purchased it a year ago, and it's still not here. So 1 year later, at the time of this recording, in August 1st of 2023, no update. All right, up next we have Uncharted. This is the Legacy of Thieves collection. If you love Uncharted, Uncharted Lost Legacy and Uncharted 4 pretty much remastered. It looks way better, seriously. I hope they do Uncharted 1, 2, and 3 like this. Uncharted is like Tomb Raider, but it's on its own level. Seriously, this is an amazing series. Just bring the other ones out. Seriously, get that Uncharted 1, 2, and 3 Last of Us kind of thing going. 2 games left, Watch Dogs Legion. Definitely a weird Watch Dogs. You expect this to be online only, and it's not, honestly. It's just different. Plays different characters. Let me know what you guys think about this. I barely played it. I beat Watch Dogs 1 back in the day, though. Last game, certainly not least, for the first time, I'm going to say this about a game in a long time in the series, is WWE 2K23. This is easily the best wrestling game since 2009 Raw vs. SmackDown, or even the games back in the day. They're adding the modes back. Yeah, there's no story creating. I know there's universe mode that's on that level, but the story creating option is still not there yet. But the game looks phenomenal. The game plays amazing. This is easily, if you're a WWE fan like my girlfriend and I are, this is the top game to pick up holiday season, I guess you can say, because 25 or 30 at GameStop right now, and I paid full price almost for this, and I don't regret it. Seriously, leaps and bounds better than the other games that came out in the last decade. Seriously, this is the real deal. Now we just need Randy Orton to return. At time's recording. Nope. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. That was just my PlayStation 5 collection, roughly around 50 games. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. I try to not go too slow through this video. Try to make it under around 20 something minutes, because this was a collection I could really go through more so than a Switch, because I played a lot of these games. Let me know what your favorite game is. Let me know what games I'm missing. Also stay tuned for pickup videos from GameStop and Best Buy soon. Also stay tuned for some other videos. I appreciate your support, guys. Thank you so much, and stay tuned for more videos. And all because you guys are making these videos. And stay positive, most of all, stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow for another video. Peace out, guys.